Geoff is a senior software developer at SAP downtown, and he's fascinated with organization and things that need to go into the right place. And I think it's such an interesting topic because I'm that way as well. Whether you're organizing your life at your home or you're organizing stuff at work, where do things go so that it makes sense? So his speech, he's working out of the presentation mastery, the same pathway that John's working out of. And his focus of this speech is descriptive language. And his speech title is Everything in Its Right Place, The Art of Organization. Please welcome Geoff.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Pat. Greetings, fellow guests and Toastmasters. My name is Geoff, and as Pat said, I'm a software developer working in Vancouver. My speech today is the art of organization. What is organization? Why do we need to be organized? And how can we get organized? I like to have a very broad perspective today, but focus mostly on organizing at home and at work. So first of all, why do we need to get organized? I'll give a personal example. About 13 years ago, I was working at the same company I'm working at today, actually. I had a notebook where I would write all the things I had to do on one page. I would write maybe 20 items in a list. And then I would go through that page, I would circle things that were important, I would put stars next to things that were really important, and then I would number them in terms of which one I wanted to do first, which one I wanted to do second, and my page would get very messy. After an hour of looking at my page and scribbling away every day, I would figure out, what should I do today? It was such a cumbersome process. We are surrounded by boats right behind you and around this yacht club. Imagine if there was a huge clump of barnacles on your boat. You kind of go a bit slower. So this routine of looking at my notebook and writing down everything and scribbling with the paper, if the page got too messy, I would copy everything to the next page. It would take me about 10 minutes to copy everything over. So this was a very inefficient process. It was like the barnacles on my boat as I tried to navigate my work day. So this is why I realized the importance of organization. Because by reducing that barnacles on my boat, making a more streamlined hull through my day and my life, I can navigate my day with more ease and more efficiency and more fun. That's hopefully why I hope you can get fine-tuning your organizational system to help you navigate your day better. Number two, what is organization? Have you ever organized your home and got really clean? Maybe you spent an hour putting things in drawers, moving stuff out of the counter, shoving it in behind things and making it look really clean. And after an hour of cleaning, then you realize, oh, where's my cell phone cable? I don't know where I put it. And so even though the home looks really, really clean, is it that functional? Can you find what you need to find? So it's almost like you have to go through this messy phase to get to a simplicity that is worthwhile. You have to maybe have a huge rough draft of your novel with 1,000 pages and then edit things down to the concise 300 pages of your famous book that you're going to get published. Or if your home is starting off really messy, maybe when you're organizing things, you want to put things in the right place so that it's intuitive where things are. You don't have to think about it. Your cell phone cable is just in that drawer next to your bed where you need it. Your dishes are in the right cupboards. The stuff you need to clean is going to be in the cleaning cupboard. All your appliances are working in the right place. This is what I mean by organization. Putting things where they go reflects their meaning and their purpose. So that is what organization is. And finally, how do we get organized? Now this is a really powerful tip I'm going to give you called put it in front of the door. Now you probably encountered this situation before. In the morning, you have to go to work and you have to bring some very important papers to the office, or maybe a laptop. What you do is you put it in your bag and you leave the bag right next to the front door, so that when you wake up in the morning, you're all tired, you grab your coffee, as you walk to the door, you see, oh, there it is, there's my laptop. You pick it up and you go. So by doing that organization of putting the laptop in its right place next to the door, you have given a gift to your future self that you know where it is, you know with 100% certainty you're going to pick it up and leave with the right thing in your bag. So that is the trick called put it in front of the door. Now I'd like you to think of not just the door of your house, but what about the door to your mind? What is the equivalent of putting something in front of the door for your mind? Well, for me, it was that piece of paper that I was writing my to-do list on. It was just a very inefficient way, but it was letting my mind know, looking at that list, I can see this is the number one thing I have to do. If I have to remember something in the future, I put it in my system, whether it's on a piece of paper or now in Microsoft To Do, and that is my door of my mind that I'm always putting things there to make my life better. So I won't go into the actual system today, but if you're interested in this approach, my recommendation is to read Getting Things Done by David Allen. It is a fantastic book where he talks about this put it in front of the door concept. He says, this is giving yourself a university education. This is the way that how you can get organized. So in conclusion, I've talked about why do we want to get organized? So you're not a boat with a barnacle stuck to your bottom of the boat, making you drag through the water inefficiently. You want to fine-tune your system so you're aerodynamic, like a hull of one of these boats behind you. And secondly, what is organization? That is to find the simplicity through the complexity, to find the simplicity at the end of all that mess, so you get something that is both easy to use, functional, but also simple and powerful. And thirdly, how can we do this is by creating an external system that supports ourselves in the future to accomplish what we want to do and reach our goals and make our work life better, our home life better. To me, that's allowing me to accomplish pretty much everything I want to do, as long as I put it into that system and put the right bag by the door of the right part of my mind, I can accomplish anything. I hope you can too. This is my speech today. Hope you enjoyed it, and definitely check out David Allen's book, Getting Things Done. Thanks a lot.